my lazy investor. This morning I thought I should share with you some update on our journey, a journey that we start in April 2024. One of the key goals of that journey was to search for undervalued share that do have prospect. And so far I have investigated many. It's about 30 of them which are listed on the JSE, and out of the 30 that I investigated, we came out with 6 so far that I put into the buy box, which are companies that I will personally put my money into if I do have, or that I own already. For example, I'm just disclosing one now. If you look at this company, for example, I own share of Carl and Caxton, for instance. So this is just in terms of my buy box, but you may own more than that. But I'm just giving an idea based on the ratio. These are the 6 that came out as good one, right? That you should be putting our money into. Again, it's not a financial advice, right? But it's personal investigation that we run with you online, and you were able to see why we decide to go about those shares. If I quickly want to remind you, we were looking at the book value in relation to the trading value. We were looking at the debt equity ratio. We were looking at the return. So we were looking at those financial ratios that are some sort of foundation for our investigation. So based on those, we were able to come up with these 6 as pleasing companies and shares. Now, there were also some of them that were not that good, and that I classify under the maybe box, right? They may have been undervalued, but there were other ratios that kind of make us kind of stand back a bit while waiting for the company to get better. So I always say a choice, it's just a choice at that specific point. It's not a final decision. Things might change in future, and then we might go back and invest in the company. But based on what we did at that point specifically, we came out with outcomes. It was either undervalue or overvalue, right? So under the maybe box, they were all undervalued, but because of some of the other financial ratio, we decided to wait. Now, personally, before I started using the lazy box, lazy investor tool, I used to just buy it out of my gut or feeling, right? And there were many of these companies that I bought that I then realized now that have I had the lazy investing tool before, I may have not bought it, like literally. Like for example, if I look at the share like Aveng, right? I bought Aveng right before using my lazy investor tool. I also bought let's say Nampac, for instance, and even ArcelorMittal. But now as you can see, now I classify them now under the maybe box. So, and then the table that I'm talking about, this is a table. We have been doing this for some time. You know the lazy investor, but like for example, if you look at this company, you can see that it's undervalued. But when you look at the debt equity ratio and the return, they are not that good, right? So for example, when I say the return is not good, it's offering 4% per year. We know banks that offer more than 5%. So why will I put my money into a company that only give me 4%? The second thing is debt equity is 1.5. So it means that you owe literally 1.5 of your total equity. So technically, the company does not really belong to you, right? You belong, I would say, to the creditors, people that that you owe money to. So that's why we say 1.5 is not that good. The ideal should be 1 to 1, right? But when you go beyond 1.5, it becomes a problem. So and then upcoming companies that I will be investigating very soon, they are part of my initial basket, right? As you can see, these are a couple of them. Ascendis Health, Aspen, Click, Spar, Woolies. But already on Monday, I will be looking into Remgro. As you can all know, it's a company out there. I will be giving you final details on Monday about what the ratio are saying. This is Remgro Limited, with their equity interest held. As you can see here, they are involved into healthcare, consumer product, financial service. It's a big group: infrastructure, industrial, diversity investment vehicle, media, portfolio investment, social media investment, and treasury and management services. So we'll talk about them on Monday. Share your views. You may disagree with me, just share in comments, and also recommend companies that you would like me to investigate. I'll gladly do that for you guys. It's a journey where we both learn, right? Me, I learn, you also learn on the other side, and we can share ideas to build a much bigger financial literacy society. So this is my feedback and the progress up to this point. I will talk with you on Monday again. Bye.